Hey, welcome back to the Art of a Life Well Lived. I am Christine Regan Lake. So I thought I'd change things up a little bit. I'm actually doing my reading today from my bedroom. I wanted to have Anika behind me, which is one of my, probably the most favorite painting I've ever done. Actually, it's an oil pastel. It was inspired by my trip to Antarctica, where I saw these massive blue icebergs. And I wanted to capture that blue and always have something to remind me of that amazing trip that I took in 2013. So that's Anika. And she sends you unconditional love. That was the mission of her painting to begin with. So today's reading, obviously, is a timeless reading like all of my readings are. If any of the messages resonate with you, take those messages. If they don't resonate with you, leave it. So take what works, leave what doesn't, and if it's not for you, it's not for you. Don't try to make it fit if it doesn't. I would love if you get value out of this reading to like, share, or subscribe to my channel. That helps me grow and get my messages out to those who need it. So let's get started. So it was a pretty intense reading actually this morning, and the first message that came out was body image issues. So someone out there is struggling with a body image issues, which is, not surprising given the current culture that we have where, so much pressure is put on how we look, and your whole value and worth is wrapped up in your, kind of sex factor, like how sexy are you, how effable are you, right? Like as if that's the only thing that matters, like, your soul, your intelligence, or whatever. So body images issues was the first thing that came up, and I wasn't surprised when the next card came out. It made sense because the next card that came out is sexual diseases. So someone, or whoever, could be multiple people, I don't know, someone is encouraged to go and get a panel of testing done for any kind of sexual diseases that you may have. Now, if you're starting to freak out when you hear that, know that your body is miraculous and it can heal anything if you give it what it needs. Also know that if you go back and you get the panel and you do have something, go to YouTube and do a search under sexual diseases and Rife frequencies, R-I-F-E, Rife frequencies. They were developed by Dr. Royal Raymond Rife. Sound can kill viruses, so a sexual disease is a virus. So if you find out that you have something, do the search in YouTube search and listen to the video of the Rife frequencies. Because of the way technology works for Rife frequencies or binaural beats, you'll need to wear headphones, but I would encourage you to do that if you are someone who did have those. Now, it's also important for you to note that someone who is susceptible to getting a sexual disease, part of what made you susceptible to getting it is that you have sexual shame. When you have sexual shame, for whatever reason that you do, that lowers the frequency of that area and makes you more susceptible to being able to catch something like that. So you want to heal any kind of shame that you have, personal shame, body shame, sexual shame. When I picked further cards to get further clarity on the sexual diseases and the body image issues, what came up was letting your past go. Whatever it is that caused you, whoever or whatever the experiences were in the past that caused you to have body image issues, that may have lowered your frequency and opened you up and made you more vulnerable to getting a sexual disease, you have to heal the past. Everything is about the past. You have to heal it. The heart chakra, you want to do a heart chakra cleanse to cleanse and open up your heart to learn to heal and embrace love and transformation. You are encouraged to embrace transformation very voraciously. Dive into that transformation. Know that the past does not have to equal your future if you're willing to transform, if you are willing to look in the mirror, own your shit, heal your wounds, and commit to higher standards for your life, emotionally, physically, sexually, financially, whatever it is. If you want to transform, it's all about taking ownership. You can't transform anything if you don't take ownership of who you have been, what you have been doing, what decisions you have been making that have been self-sabotaging and not serving your future, and committing to transforming that and never making those kinds of decisions again. Raise the standards of your life. Okay, the next thing that came out when I wanted further clarity on that is that you need to be strong. Whoever this is for, be strong. Don't get scared. Don't fall into fear. You need to step into your power and take this journey of healing and transformation seriously. You need to own it. You need to realize your beauty, power, and worth, and you need to walk that path confidently and relentlessly, and do not give up. You must be strong. Okay, so when I asked for clarity on what could support you in moving forward in what's going on, is that you would want to wear rose quartz and do a heart chakra clearing. So that's twice the heart chakra came out. So it's very, very important that you clear your heart, that you take down, consciously take down the barriers around your heart that are keeping you in this kind of like prison within your own heart. And St. Johns Wort. You might want to take St. Johns Wort. Now, if you're on medicine, you need to talk to your doctor about that. So St. Johns Wort and doing some heart chakra clearings to raise your vibration and best support you in moving down a healthier path. So further clarity that came out was about the left side of the body. This, again, this is the past, and this is, the left side of the body is the past, and the right side of the body is the future. It's also about receptivity. So when you open your heart, you want to become more you want to be more receptive to receiving love, to receiving help, to receiving support. And the next two that came up were fight or flight. Your body's been in fight or flight 24/7. That is impacting your health. So you need to do things that are going to turn off your sympathetic nervous system. A near-infrared sauna is an incredible tool for that. I love my sauna. You also might want to meditate or do binaural beats or G frequencies to help you to calm down and shut down that sympathetic nervous system. And the sacral chakra. That's not surprising, given that there was body image issues and sexual diseases. So the sacral chakra is your sexual center. So you want to do a sacral chakra cleanse. So that's two chakras you need to cleanse. You need to cleanse your heart chakra, and you need to cleanse your sacral chakra. I would also encourage you, anyone. Well, pretty much anyone at all, but especially if you have any kind of sexual disease, things like that, an STD, do a sexual cord cutting. You want to do a sexual cord cutting, and if you've had numerous lovers, you may want to do it several times, because there could be multiple cords. It could be harder, but you want to cut those ties to your past sexual lovers as you're clearing this shame, as you're working towards healing your body. So what else came out? So what else came out for you was Cupid, embracing the romance of life and opening up your heart. Again, this goes to the theme of opening up your heart, taking down your walls, believing in love again, believing in that there's something positive, forward focused for you in the future. Also what came up was the sorceress, that you are magical, and you are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. So the clear intentions would be to heal my body of any sexual diseases that may be happening, clear my body of any sexual shame I may be having, transform my body, my relationship with my body, because your body is beautiful and it is magnificent, and it allows you to live on this earth and experience all these incredible experiences. So you definitely want to do that. Now, I did roll the dice to get some signs that either could be, so this could either be the person who has the STD, or it could be the person that may have given you an STD. And the signs that came up were Virgo, Leo, and Taurus. So a Virgo, Leo, or Taurus was specifically pulled regarding the sexual diseases. And the numbers that could be relevant, it could be a birth date, it could be a specific date that was important, maybe it was a date you went on or something. But the numbers that came up when I did that roll were the numbers 3, 8, 12, 7, 6, 9, 12, and 11. Again, that's 3, 8, 12, 7, 6, 9, 12 came up twice actually, and 11. And so again, the signs were Virgo, Leo, or Taurus, and that's either the person who has the STD or the person who gave it to you. Yeah, so that could be you or the person who gave it to you. Okay, so the next thing that came up was the 6 human needs, the need for variety. Someone is too stuck in their routine. They're in kind of this treadmill life right now, and God and the Spirit and your higher self are asking you to bring more variety into your life, to get the heck out of the house and start living and enjoying your life again. Embrace that Cupid energy of opening to the romance of life, not just romance as an intimate partner, but the romance of life, like bring yourself to an incredible restaurant, a beautiful arboretum, a museum, whatever. Embrace the romance of life yourself first. That is what you were being encouraged to do. The other issue that came up was money issues around underspending, the fact that you can't enjoy your money. So that may be why you're not having any variety, because you're afraid of spending any money. And so you're sitting in the house, doing nothing, not getting out, and vibrantly sucking the marrow of life. Well, your body and the universe is encouraging you to heal your relationship with money, not to be irresponsible, but to go out and enjoy yourself a little bit more. Don't sit home in a rut that's keeping you depressed, which is why you need St. Johns Wort to for the antidepressant, because you're not doing well, because you're, just kind of in a rut. Okay. So the next set of cards that came out was about embracing your inner goddess. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. Again, this is sucking the marrow of life. This is your body and your soul and your higher spirit needs more variety right now. They are bored to death. So you need to embrace that inner goddess and find your joy and what lights you up. And you are being encouraged to take a leap of faith, and that you are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. And the entrepreneur card came up as well for that. So the message may be coming through for someone that by taking a leap of faith, embracing your inner goddess, and doing something that's fulfilling to you, that may specifically involve working with children in some capacity. You may find an entrepreneurial endeavor that can bring you more money. And if you're going to do that, you definitely want to heal your relationship with money, though. Remember this underspending. So money is supposed to be, it's a tool, right? You don't want to be irresponsible, but you want to have a healthy relationship for it, so that when you bring in abundance, you can actually enjoy it, instead of being like a money hoarder and not being able to enjoy what's going on for you. And the last and final message was about be honest with yourself and follow your divine passion, whatever that is for you. Your soul knows what your divine passion is, even if you're ignoring it. Your soul knows. You just need to slow down, get quiet, get focused, and start organically pursuing the things that are nourishing to you. Isolt, undying love. So this goes back to the heart chakra, right? You had two cards to encourage you to open up your heart chakra. You open up your heart chakra, and then you're going to heal so that you can bring in this undying, the love you have shared is eternal regardless of the situation. Maybe that's a soulmate, maybe that's a twin flame, whatever term you like to use to call that. But if someone wants to come into your life, you need to open up your heart chakra so that you don't repel it and push it away. And the last and final card was unconditional love. You want to, which is Anika's whole mission. The entire reason I created her when I held the vibration of making that painting was that she was a painting that would emit unconditional love. So the fact that this card, the last card that I pulled, was unconditional love as I'm sitting in front of Anika, is just absolutely perfect. You are a divine child of God. You are worthy of all the best that love and life has to offer. Embrace unconditional love for yourself and others. when you do that, your life will transform. So that is the end of my reading. I hope you found value. Some important messages. I definitely encourage anyone who, if you heard that about getting sexually tested and something inside you resonated with that, please go get tested. Don't freak out if it comes back positive. There are ways to heal it. You can kill viruses with sound. The Rife frequencies, binaural frequencies, solfeggio frequencies, all of those sound healing modalities can kill viruses. So don't freak out. Don't drop into fear. Step into your power. Be strong. Have courage. And walk your path in truth, authenticity, and with unconditional love for yourself and others. Have a beautiful day. Take care. Bye.